Alright, so it's been a while since I did a reptile update video on all my reptiles. And a lot of my subscribers, including you, have been requesting for me to do one ever since I uploaded one in January. Now, I wish I could make these updates every single day, but these videos literally require me to physically update my things, which take some time. But you guys caught me at a right time because, hey, I've been working hard on expanding my reptile collection. And I think it's time to show you guys what I've been working so hard on. So, without further ado, let's go.
The world has been broke down. The world is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to bow. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear. I could show you how. I could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat them now.
Movie. I was about to go buy some popcorn and some Pop-Tarts. Oh my god, man. I need to sit down on this. Oh my god. So, not too long ago, I told you guys I wanted to start breeding my bearded dragons. And in doing so, I needed to make space for future babies and future breeders. Yes, I'm getting more bearded dragons. Now, I've been giving you guys a sneak peek on YouTube and on Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram. This is my 15 seconds of fame. I need to advertise myself like crazy. This is my shameless plug, okay? I'm a sellout. Yes, go follow me on Instagram. Okay, but I didn't go into details and showed you guys the finished enclosures. So, oh man, should I show you guys? Okay, fine, I'll show you. This is what I've been working on. Yay, here we are. This is Lord the Lion showing you his enclosures. It looks like I built a bearded dragon condominium. Oh, look how it stacks up. It looks like I paid $1 million. Oh, I did this for my kids with my own hands. We the best Lord the Lion. Gotta be kidding me, what the Okay, cut the music, man. This is getting ridiculous. Lord the Lion, take a chill pill, calm down. I don't know why I always have to burst into song when I see these enclosures, but this thing right here has been something I've been wanting to get or build ever since I got BB and I decided to breed my bearded dragons. And that was 1.5 years ago, so you can tell why I'm excited. Now, as soon as you enter my reptile room, these enclosures enclose your eyes in the direction and makes you wonder, how did he build it? Well, I'm glad that you asked. These enclosures were built with the finest material known to man, imported from Italia where pizza was invented, treated with the finest paint in Napoli. I call it Bella. Maybe it was something in the air, something in the air. Baby, you're an angel, so rare. You're so rare. Look at the way that you're flicking your hair. Your hair. Okay, cut the music, man. Cut it, man. Oh my god, who remembers this song? I know you do, man. This is a classic. This is a Lord and Lion classic. Okay, so the funny part is that I used the cheapest material I could find at the hardware store. What I used was melamine. Now, this material isn't the strongest wood. Hey, don't build the house with this, okay? I'm telling you right now. This thing would collapse, okay? But most of the drawers and the cabinets nowadays are built with this. And I figured because I'm building enclosures for reptiles on a budget, and I know most breeders use this themselves, I would give it a try. Now, so far so good. It hasn't fallen down on the floor and it's staying up pretty strong, and it's actually pretty easy to use. Now, building this thing without a construction background can be hard, but I'm a handyman. I took algebra, okay? 2 years of algebra. So the first step was to draw out and get the right measurements. And for reference, I use a 40-gallon tank. Now, to save me some time and money, I basically went to the store and bought the biggest sheet of melamine I could find. And I paid for it to get it cut, because even though I took algebra, I know for sure I would have messed this up. I don't have that huge machine, okay? I have a knife. That's it, a knife. What am I gonna do with that? Now, the rest of the build was pretty straightforward. All I had to do was make a box, make holes for the fence, wire the electrical lights, seal the edges, take 2 years of algebra. Yes, 2 years. But the hardest thing to do was to install the glass. Now, finding someone to cut glass here in Canada is like finding me on Instagram. Yes, this is another shameless plug, but it's rare. Yeah, not too many stores cut glass anymore, apparently. My God, Home Depot, come on! Now, when you're working with glass, you always run the risk of cutting yourself or breaking the glass. That's why I wanted someone at the hardware store to cut it for me. But not too many stores cut glass anymore. Now, after the headache and the back-breaking work that you're doing picking up those materials, you get a sleek looking enclosure that you can modify it to any reptile needs. You could put a carpet python in there, a bearded dragon. You can even put your cat in there. Okay, don't put your cat in there. That'll be kind of mean. Okay, but you know what I mean. You can modify it to anything. Now, these enclosures are for my future baby bearded dragons, and one bearded dragon I'm excited to get babies from, even though he's still a baby, is my Zero bearded dragon. You guys named him Subzero. Now, this guy I picked up from the Reptile Expo show, and I had to give up an arm and a leg for this guy. He didn't come cheap, okay? Now, just like ball pythons, bearded dragons also have morphs. This guy right here is the filet mignon of bearded dragons, and his gene says it all. He's a zero dunner, het hypo, het translucent. Oh my God, man. This guy right here, quality. Now, something cool about the Dunner gene is what it does to the spikes on its body. A bearded dragon that doesn't have the Dunner gene, its beard will go down normal. Now, a Dunner would have it going the opposite way, and you can clearly see it on its belly. Notice how BB's scales are nicely in formation, and Subzero, it goes crazy like an ex who just found out you moved on. Yes, I said, hey, I said it's over. It's over, I'm sorry. Now, any reptile that comes in white becomes my favorite. And you can see the contrast when you put him side by side to any other bearded dragon. Quality. Now, this little guy, he's a little booger. I just want to squeeze him. Not that I want to squeeze boogers, because that's kind of nasty, but I love seeing him run around his enclosure with his little feet, his little face chasing crickets, and my favorite is when he tries to swim in the water while taking a bath. Like, what are you doing? Come on. Now, for all of my reptiles, I have a routine for them, and I try to schedule and manage my time as best as I can, because this isn't my full-time job, okay? I try to be as organized as I can and make time for these guys. Now, something that has helped me is to keep little post-it notes anywhere, just to keep track on what they are doing. It could be when they eat, it could be when they sleep, anything, the temperature. And something that has helped me to keep the temperature is this temperature gun. Now, I have thermometers and I have thermostats, but this temperature gun is quick and effective. I could just go in an enclosure and just be like, boop, get the right temperature. I don't have to deal with a snake trying to bite me. Stay away from me. Now, a reptile that has been highly requested for me to talk more on is my green tree python. Now, this girl so far has been doing good. She has been exploring her cage at night, eating every time, and pooping. Yes, pooping. Trust me, I keep track on that too. Okay? What? You don't believe me? Oh, this guy doesn't believe me. This guy thinks I'm joking. On December 8th, on a Thursday, she pooped. On January 8th, on a Sunday, she pooped. And last night, she pooped. Oh my God, you can't show that on YouTube. You gotta censor that. Oh my God, man, you trying to expose your green tree python? Come on, man. And the reason why I do this is to know her next move. If I see a change in behavior where she's more aggressive, I could go back on my notes and check to see if she's in shed or hasn't been fed in a while. So things have been going good so far. Now, my experience with her has been amazing. One of my favorite reptiles. Just don't tell Yoshi. So I decided to invest in a breeding project with her. But if I'm gonna do so, I needed to get her a boyfriend. So let me introduce you to Rayquaza, my new green tree python. Oh, look how it's just sitting there. Oh, all the way from the Aru Island.
You see this Aru, we upgraded from a broom to a vacuum. You see this Aru, yes, it's in my reptile room. Aru, I'm a boss. Aru, I'm a boss. Coulda bought a Maserati, coulda bought a Bugatti, but instead I bought a bike and bought a Aru from the islands. Aru, I'm a boss. Aru, I'm a boss. Are you serious? Yes. Aru, I'm a boss.
Are you done? God damn. Can't you tell I'm a little bit excited? My God, man, this thing is like having gold. And now I could produce my own gold because I have two. Whew. Now, green tree pythons have the misconception that they are aggressive and are mean and out to bite you and kill you. But that is not the case. Just like any reptile, each one has a personality. These guys just don't like being bothered as much as a ball python. You can put a ball python on your head, on your bed, and even in your bread, and it won't bite you. Well, the tame ones. So, the proper way to handle a green tree python is to set a mood. Go turn on a candle, turn down the lights, and let the green tree python know, I'm gonna pick you up tonight. Maybe go from a high bright white to a low groovy purple, and let her know, I am not gonna hurt you. Tickle its belly and let her crawl all over you. And if it bites you, just know that's a $30 bite, baby. I know you want this. What am I doing, man? Oh my God. I'm getting out of control here. Now, in my reptile room, wait, I don't even call it my bedroom anymore. Oh my God, I just noticed. These reptiles have taken over. Oh man. But in here, there is one reptile I have yet to make friends with. My chameleon, Xena. Yeah, she could be nasty sometimes. Like, I always see people online bonding with their chameleons, seeing them roam around the house and even using them as weapons to kill bugs in their house. But Xena, nope, she does not want to partake in any of this. And I tell her, I could turn down the music, turn down and turn on a candle for you, spray you with water, and even cook you hornworm a la vitamina. But no, she turns me down every single time, calls me a loser, and gives me that look. Like, why, Xena? But I have come a long way with her. From time to time, she lets me hold her, but not for too long. And when I do get to hold her, I can feel her nails digging into my skin, almost telling me, if you drop me, your finger is coming down with me too. Now, currently I am breeding and cycling around my ball pythons. I got my boy Smoothie, my banana ball python, with 2 females. Yes, he's a player, and so far I've seen some behavior of breeding, but only time will tell if they produce eggs. Now, someone I've been growing out for the past year is my albino ball python, and she's getting big. When I got her, she was a little baby, so I can't wait to pair her up with my pied ball python to produce some double heads, raise those babies up, breed those babies together, and pray that I hit an albino pie. And I got 6% chance. That's a lot. 6%. That's all I need. That's like my average in school. No, what? Now, speaking about pepperoni pizza, my girl Pepperoni has been the most successful in breeding, and seeing her go on a feeding frenzy around this time is just what I've been looking for. She has never turned down a meal and has always produced healthy babies. Now, there's a few reptile ambassadors that I take out to show off to people and allow kids to play around with. And Pepperoni, she is not one of them. She can be nasty sometimes. She doesn't like being handled, especially around breeding season when she's trying to get freaky deaky. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. That's my baby girl right there. Oh man. But it's true. This girl right here will give you a run for your money if you don't pick her up with confidence. And she always makes me feel like Steve Irwin when I go pick her up. Oh, crikey, look at that. Now, she was a rescue. I got her from someone who didn't handle her much. And when I got her, oh man, she was much worse than this. She would hiss, open her mouth, and bite me anytime I touch her. But over the years, I have worked with her and she has calmed down and allows me to hold her from time to time and get close with her. But some days, there is no way in hell I'm touching that. Oh my god, like stay away. My god. Whew. Now, not all ball pythons are mean, but it's all about reading your animal and seeing if it's mad. And most of the time, it's just scared of you. And the bites are not even that painful. It just looks painful. Trust me, I've been bitten much worse by a bird, my dog, and even myself. Yeah, and none of this compares to a Coyote Peterson bite.
Suck my own dog!
Yeah, see what I mean? That looks painful. But now it's time to go to the hospital from the snake bite. Ow. Now, some reptiles that I take out to show people how amazing they can be is Diamond, my pastel, Kippy, my bearded dragon, Khaleesi, my crusted gecko, and Bibi, my bearded dragon. Now, Diamond, my big mama, she is my biggest ball python that I have, and she can give you a big hug and squeeze you to death. Okay, not really, but she could give you a hug like a grandma. And when I take her out, I can see how intimidated people are by this big snake. But most of the times they realize that this snake is not gonna hurt them, and they love her. She is definitely not like my green tree python. This girl right here, she is my safe deposit. I dare you to take my money. Go ahead, take it. Now, one reptile that everyone loves when I take her out is my bearded dragon Bibi. This girl's personality is awesome. She is always affectionate and knows that she runs the show. She is always running around chasing crickets, tries to lick you, pose for the camera, and even walks on your shoulder and chills there. And she even does this when I clean her cage. Like, what are you doing, Bibi? Oh. And Kippy does the same thing too. When he was little, he would always be curious to see what you were doing in his home. And oftentimes, he would check on you to see if you were robbing anything. You do realize I bought everything here, right? My god, some people. Now, it's nice to see a path in the direction I am going, from a reptile keeper to now having the opportunity to produce some quality animals and being able to share them with you in another passion of mine, videos. And it's cool to see the transformation in my reptile room throughout the years.
Sleeping through the morning, cause you know I like that. Yeah, simple things in life you would give to me. yeah. Showing me love and you know I give it right back. Oh, when I'm gone, baby, remember me. Yeah, 'cause I've been all good, but good is not great. I did what I could, but a little too late. And baby, we should be apart for someday. Baby, know that I'm okay, alright. I hope that you even better. Been through it all, even hurricane weather. Letting you know, let go, not ever. Baby, I'm closer, so open my ladder, telling you I'm hoping.
Pretty cool, huh? I gotta tell you, I'm thinking of growing out an afro. Like, I already have long hair. My God. Well, guys, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and was like, you know what? I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. I wanna see what he produces next. Because I'll tell you what, I am nowhere near finished what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, there is still babies to produce. There is still things I haven't even talked about, like my leopard geckos, my crusted geckos. Because I mean, I could include them in this video, but I didn't want this video to be a 40-minute long video. I could make maybe 2 videos instead. Yes. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for future videos and subscribe to the channel. Now, in my other reptile room tour, I did a Q&A right after, and I'd like to do the same thing in this video. So put your questions down below and I try to answer them in a video. So hey, put anything, okay? Don't make it too random, all right, where I don't know the answer, but make it random, all right? It could be about anything. Now, I know in the Q&A video, I also asked you guys to ask questions down below, and I still haven't made a video on that. So I want you guys, if you ask the question in that video, to leave it in this video as well, and I'll put those two together, and bada bing, bada boom, I try to make magic. Now, this reptile room has been a journey. I've owned reptiles my whole entire life, but never in this type of way. So, if you guys would like to see more, head over to my Instagram, give it a follow, and if you want to see more on YouTube, hey, you can subscribe, you know. I'll be posting. You guys could just subscribe, and I'll be sure to post. So, like the video if you like the video, because it puts food on my table, and it puts food in my lizard's mouth. Share the video as well. Anyways, I'm Lord the Lion. You guys are awesome. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Nice. The power went out.
Really? Today's just not our day.
Oh my God, man.
It's just not our day.